Here we have the current stock market update for Intel Corporation, stock ticker INTC. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comment section so that other traders will be able to find this information more easily on the platform. So what we're looking at here is the 30-minute price chart. Each candle on this time frame represents a 30-minute trading period, and we're trying to start to pull out here within this chart history to the longer term time frames. But in order for us to do that, we need to first understand whether or not share prices are actually in the midst of creating a longer term reversal from these prior stock lows. So this is the reason that we really look at these lower time frames. We don't really want to pull out to like a weekly time frame or a daily even a daily time frame, because a lot of this information that we're seeing here, a lot of the detail that is found on these lower time frames, would be missed and contained in a smaller number of candles. So in a weekly chart, for example, you might see all of this price action contained in a single candle. So we still need to look at these shorter term timeframes here for the moment. And as we can see here, share prices themselves have started to see a bit of a pullback after posting these near term highs coming in at 22.58. So that gives us a near term low, which has developed right around 2072. We can mark that into the price chart here. So 2072 would be this near-term low that we see posted right here. And what this tells us essentially is that the share price itself has now broken through the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement of this trending move higher. So if we look at this bull wave here, this very strong reversal into the upward direction, we can see that this orange zone here is the 38.2% Fib retracement. And we have now broken below there with some closing candles on the 30-minute time frame. So, if we're looking at a bit of a longer term time frame, we might not see the same type of activity. But on these lower time frames, we can see that this share price movement to the downside has now already broken through this support zone. So as things currently stand, we are currently trading within the exponential moving average cluster. We have recently broken below this yellow line here, which is the 20-period exponential moving average. And this does give us a bit more of a sideways consolidative type of bias now that the share price itself was not able to bounce from this 38.2% Fib zone. So that is a little bit of a negative signal here. I don't think it's enough currently to change the outlook into more of a negative more of a negative bearish type of outlook. But nonetheless, this is a break of support, and this would not be considered to be a positive movement either. So as things currently stand, I would side with the neutral sort of bias, sort of a sideways consolidation bias, and we do need to start to see where share prices are actually able to find support here going forward. Currently, this new price low that we have seen at 2072 does come within fairly close contact of the 50% retracement of this trending move that currently comes in near 2055. So we can see we're around 17, 18 cents away from that area at the moment. We haven't exactly tested that area. And if we were to do that, we would also be testing the bottom of the exponential moving average cluster as well. So as things currently stand, I would be more inclined to view this downward price movement as more of a bearish reversal from those highs if we do see a break below that 50% Fib retracement. The reason that I would like that area in particular as a key area to watch largely comes from the fact that this is also where the 100 period and 200 period exponential moving averages are currently resting. So if we did see a break below this point, we would be losing a few different support zones at once. And this can have the effect of reinvigorating or regenerating the negative momentum to the downside if this were to occur. So, as things currently stand, the main level to watch in the upward direction still comes in right around 2260. If we were able to see a break above there, that would be when we could start to pull out on this time frame a bit more, look at these longer term trend wave movements, and then possibly even start to consider a refill of this prior price gap, which developed from roughly 2889. So as things currently stand here with this price chart, we can see that there's a very major gap here to the top side. And if we were able to break above these near-term resistance zones, that would really open the way here to a fairly tremendous move higher, fairly strong movement higher, at least in percentage terms. Maybe not dollar terms exactly, but a movement from roughly 2260 to 2890 would be a fairly significant event for this stock. It would probably be enough to start to generate positive news headlines if we were to see that type of rally. Because at the moment, this stock is heavily fallen out of favor after the last earnings report was released. Largely because the stock had to, the company had to suspend their dividend so that they can get more of their operational integrity back in place. So, to the upside, this would be the level that I would really be watching, 2260. To the downside, I do sort of like this roughly 2055 level as a potential zone to watch. From there, if we did see a break below there, I do think that we would quickly be looking at a retest of that $20 level, because currently the 61.8% fib retracement of this most recent rally comes in at $20.06. So that would be this area back here, sort of the light green or teal kind of area here. So a breakthrough there, then that would be when we could start to sort of refocus on the prior lows that came in at 1850. But I do think that for the moment, at least, those levels of support should be protected by these more elevated levels of support right around 2072 and then 2055. And then also you do also have that $20 handle as the main level to watch from a psychological perspective. So just a final point here, we'll just quickly look at the indicator reading and see what this can tell us. And we can see here that there is positive momentum that is starting to generate for this stock. We're not seeing any sort of bearish divergence activity from these prior highs. So overall, this is positive momentum readings that can be found in the relative strength index for the moment. There is some risk that we could see a break below here. If we did see this relative strength index trend wave start to break to the downside, that would sort of alleviate some of the buying pressure that's currently being seen, and then that is the type of event that could probably force us into a retest of that key psychological level at $20 per share. So here's the current stock market update for Intel Corporation, stock ticker INTC. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership and start trading stocks with the pros.